how Sanusi and Kano governors' rift started 3 years ago. Saliu Yakasai, the special assistant to Governor Umar Ganduje on media and publicity, has narrated how the crisis between the dethroned emir of Kano, Muhammadu Sanusi II, and Ganduje started. He spoke during a program on Silverbird televisions monitored by our correspondent. According to Yakasa, Sanusi's crisis with the governor started 3 years ago. He said that the crisis intensified when the former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria criticized Ganduje at a public event in Kaduna. He also accused the former emir of being confrontational with the government, adding that Sanusi was not conscious of the fact that Kano is a conservative state. Yakasai said, "Let me start from the beginning, which is over 3 years ago. That is the genesis of all this crisis. That was when the dethroned emir at an event in Kaduna criticized and ridiculed the governor on the issue of the proposed light rail project. On that particular project, the emir has access to the governor. He has the ears of the governor and could easily book an appointment with the governor on his reservation on the project. Rather than do that, he went to use the platform of a televised program. Since that time, the situation kept deteriorating. With the creation of new emirates, one would have expected Emir Sanusi to move on with it, since the court has affirmed that it was allegedly done and legally done. Since then, the emir hardly attend any government function, and it is mandatory for them to do so. He also refused to send representatives. He had one that was very important to him, which was the launching of the free secondary education in Kano State and integration of the El Majiri project, which was launched by the Vice President Yemi Osinbajo at that time. That was a very important project for the state that we had 7 ambassadors, members of the international community, and ministers. The emir was in Kano but did not attend that important event. So you find it contradictory that when the government is taking measures for nothing to get better and address the challenges, Sanusi will not be there to support the government. All these things put together, and those who cannot say on record caused what happens. He accused and urged that Ganduje exercised caution in dealing with Sanusi. The governor's aide accused Sanusi of supporting the People's Democratic Party in 2019 governorship election in the state, adding that nobody will be able to let this go on and fold his arms. The governor tolerated the dethroned emir for the last 4 years. The governor only issued one query to the emir despite the long time that they spent together, but during the tenure of the Rabiu, the state government issued 4 queries to Sanusi within the short period that they spent together. Wow, viewers, could this be the reason why Sanusi is being dethroned by the Kano governor? Could this be the reason? Could it be a tangible reason? According to what Ganduje said, he said the crisis intensified when the former governor of Central Bank of Nigeria criticized Ganduje at a public event in Kaduna State. What kind of embarrassment will he have given him that will cause him, that will made him to dethrone him as the emir of Kano? He also accused that the former emir Sanusi of being confrontational with the government. He always confronts the government whenever he was asked to do something. He doesn't do it. he doesn't do it. That he was not conscious of the fact that Kano is a conservative state. He's always arguing with them whenever it is asked to do something, because he believes that he's the governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria then. That whenever he was asked to do something, he's always arguing and confronting them that what they are saying, that is always right. That is the reason why these are one of the reasons why he's being dethroned as the emir of Kano. According to what Yakasia said again, he said this started 3 years ago. That this crisis started 3 years ago. That was when the dethronement of emir started. That he criticized Ganduje in public and ridicule him. Ridicule him several times on the issue of proposed rail projects. That period, the released light rail project was to be done. Because of that, he believes that he is the former central bank of Nigeria, chairman of the Central Bank of Nigeria. So he ridiculed and embarrassed him when Ganduje gave an important idea. Sanusi ridiculed him, embarrassing him in public. That in that particular project, the emir Sanusi, he has access to the governor then. He has the ears of the governor and could easily book an appointment with the governor on his reservation of the project. But because of that, he embarrasses him in public. He does so many things that it's so disgusting. But still, this man, Ganduje, tolerated him so many times by letting go of those insults. Let go of those insults and did as if nothing happened. But as time goes on, for 4 years, they tolerated him for 4 years. So as time goes on, he could no longer bear it. These are the reasons. These are what made this man was dethroned as the emir of Kano by Ganduje. He also said that when the free secondary school education in Kano State wanted to be launched and integrated, this Sanusi also was against it, which the launcher was the vice president back then. And that project was very important. It's an important project for the state. They had 7 ambassadors, members, and the international community. They also have the ministers. But the emir was in Kano, but did not attend that important event. But he believes so much in himself. He's full of himself. Ganduje exercised caution in dealing with him. He was so patient for that 4 years. He never made any move. He never made him to suspect that he's going to be dethroned. So he exercised caution in dealing with that. He just caught him unaware. The governor's aide accused Sanusi of supporting the People's Democratic Party in 2019 governorship election in the state. Those are one of the reasons why he was dethroned. He was being suspended. He was being relieved from being the emir of Kano State. Imagine for Sanusi to support the People's Democratic Party in the 2019 governorship election in the state is a betrayer. Nobody will be able to let this go on the fold his hands. So the governor tolerated him so much for 4 years. And with that, he was never dethroned. Ganduje was so lenient with him, thinking of the past years they have been together and the things they've done together. So he has been overlooking all the excesses of Sanusi. But this time around, he decided to dethrone him and says enough is enough. So viewers, your comment is highly needed. Click on the subscription button and also click on the bell button to receive notifications. And don't forget to like this news and share. Thank you.